everyone, my name is Katrina Veneris. I am the PCSE Senior Stakeholder Relationship Manager, and I'm going to show you how easy it is for GP pension scheme members who have been advised that they have a gap in their pension record to log into PCSE Online and check which pension year or years are causing the gap, and therefore which years they need to submit end-of-year certificates for to PCSE so that PCSE can bring their record up to date. So, first of all, you need to open PCSE Online in your browser and enter your username and password. Now, your username is the email address that you registered for PCSE Online with, so the email address that you provided when you very first registered for PCSE Online, and the password that you set. You will see that there is password reset function when you click on forgotten your login details. But we're going to sign in. So we then have the GP pensions tile. So we're going to click on pensions, and you have a number of options. Now, the two options that are important for this demonstration are annual certificate type 1 if you are a GP partner or a non-GP partner, and self-assessment type 2 if you are a salaried GP. So if you are a partner, you're going to click on type 1, and then you're going to click on the listing screen. If you are a salaried GP, then you're going to click on self-assessment type 2 and the listing screen. So in this test account, I am a salaried GP, and all we need to then do is click search when we've clicked on the listing screen, and what you'll see is a number of certificates, self-assessment forms that have been approved. So if we just scroll along, we can see the status of the type 2 forms, and they are showing as approved. What we need to do is sort by financial year and check that everything is in financial year order to make it easy for me to determine if there are any gaps, what the gaps are. So clicking on financial year, what I can see, so this test GP, they started at the practice during the pension year 1920, and we can see that they have submitted and had approved a 2019-20 type 2 form. That's fine. And they also have approved or had approved 21-22, 22-23 and 23-24. But you can see there that there is a gap for 2020-21. So for this GP, all they need to do to get their record up to date is to complete the 2021 form. So in this case, it would be the 2020-21 type 2 form, submit it to PCSE, and that will plug the gap in their record. Now, if you look at your My NHS Pensions portal, and if you log in to that portal, now that's the portal that's hosted by the NHS pension scheme, then for our GP here, their record would actually only show as though it is updated to 2019-20. Because the My NHS Pensions portal and the NHS Pensions Online system can only be updated in sequential year order, then although PCSE have actually processed and been able to approve 3 further years of type 2 forms, because there is a gap or a missing year at 2020-21, the NHS pension record currently will only show as updated to 2019-20 because PCSE are not able to update beyond that because of the system restriction in the NHS pension system. So as soon as our GP submits their 2020-21 type 2 form and it's processed by PCSE, then first of all it will appear on this listing screen, so we will have a full set of forms since the GP started in the role in 2019-20, and PCSE importantly will be able to update for 2021 when that form is processed, but then update for all of the years that follow, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, to bring that record up to date. So looking at the My Pensions portal, then the year that the record will be updated to for a GP will be the year prior to the first gap that there is in the record on PCSE Online. So the sooner that our GP gets the 2021 Type 2 form submitted to PCSE and it's reconciled and showing on here as approved, then the better, because that means the PCSE team will immediately be able to bring up to date the record for all of the subsequent years, and there will be no issues going forward with missing years like there are at present for our GP. So I hope this has been a helpful demonstration, and please do access our other materials to get some help and guidance on actually completing the Type 2 or Type 1 forms on PCSE Online if you have indeed been advised that you have any missing years. Thank you for listening.